Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. I'm your host, TK. Over here, behind, you can see the hand. The hand is waving, because we have a studio full of people today. So, we have a Xavier somewhere in the internet land.
Hello.
Hello. You're still coming over a bit quietly.
That's fine.
That's
You've got a
still
large
really
number
loud.
of people. This is why we do testing.
Yep, I'm going to turn you up slightly. There we go. And we have a Hedgie.
Hello!
And we have an Echo.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, point it towards Echo a bit. He's quieter than your Hedge.
Yeah.
You can shout, he can't.
Yes, I can.
And we also have a Tubbs.
Oh.
And hiding in the background with me is a Grey as well, but he doesn't want to be on. He's scared. So
it should be.
yes, so we have a packed studio. There's lots of noise. There's lots of heat. It's going to be warm again, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes, it is.
Yes, definitely.
And it's Hedgie's
Yes.
first time back after being away last week.
It is! I was at university.
Skiving.
Having to support my friends.
Skiving.
It was not skiving.
Skiving.
Besides, it
Skiving.
didn't count. It was a test show.
Skiving.
Skiving!
Totally counts. Skiving.
Yep.
Anyway, here we are. It's episode 1 of season 11. We are officially go. Woohoo! Woo!
YouTube apparently can't decide if it's a good stream or a bad stream today.
Well, you know.
YouTube is a piece of shit. Listen
Yeah.
to the podcast. Podcast is better.
Yes.
How many internet devices do you currently have streaming in the background?
We have some people on their phones and stuff, but there's nothing actually like broadcasting apart from just this.
Yep.
And we've been having
Yeah.
quite good speed recently, so
Yeah, we have.
the down speed's fine. It's just the YouTube shit.
The
Mind you, YouTube's been shit for weeks. Not just like streaming wise, but because oh yeah, we've got all these lovely features that you love to use that will randomly break and will never fix because we're useless pricks. Mm-hmm. Still not bitter about that in the slightest.
No, not at all. You are absolutely not bitter about that.
No,
Not bitter at all.
No, we totally haven't heard about that non-stop since, you know.
Well, no, I wouldn't mind so much, but it makes me make so much fucking work. Because some stupid-ass Spock-eyed technician at YouTube can't be asked to pull his fucking finger out and fix the thing that they fucked up in the first place.
Yep.
Everyone pull out the violins for TK. All the violins for TK.
And put up the Prozac. I think it'll get more use. I'm going to have a milkshake. Right, but we are here. Whining aside, it is the first proper stream of season 11.
It is!
So
Yes,
consequently,
yes, it is.
nothing is going fucking right.
Woo!
Like I predicted last week.
Yep.
So now I'm going to drink McDonald's milkshake because I'm a cheap horse skank and I like milkshake.
So anyway, yes,
yes.
season 11. We have been going for a ridiculous amount of time now since our early humble beginnings in 2004. And here we are, in 2018. They said it would never work. They all laughed. Who's laughing now?
They're still laughing because it hasn't really worked, has it?
I was going to say, yeah.
We're just fucking persistent.
Yeah,
Yes.
we used to have 3 listeners. Now we've got 4. Whoa.
Actually, now we've got 2 and one of them's probably in the studio.
Yeah.
It still counts. It still counts, you know. It still
God.
counts.
Yeah.
It's like if
Hedgie.
you're an extra in a blockbuster movie, you're still in a blockbuster movie.
Hedgie, the eternal optimist.
Yeah, you know. If you're an extra in Spider-Man 3, you say you're an extra in a blockbuster movie.
Yeah.
You don't say you're an extra in Spider-Man 3.
And if
you
people
say
ask,
you're an
you say-
extra in a blockbuster movie.
And if people ask, you say, nah, you probably haven't seen it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or you just go, oh, it was a Sam Raimi picture. People go, really? The Evil Dead guy? Yep, him.
Yeah, let's leave it the fuck at that.
It's like, push the envelope as far as you can, just don't open the envelope.
Yeah, push the envelope away. Away from you really hard.
But anyway, welcome to the new improved TigerTails Radio. We've got new toys.
What's the improved bit?
We've got new toys.
Actually, I can do one improvement, I think.
Yes.
Let me just check if I've got the right memory in. No, I haven't. Which memory is it? That one. There we go.
The show will actually get somewhere at some point. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, there is definitely a kind of format to this show.
Graphical effects.
There we go. Yes. We can now make our video stream look like those pictures in Tony Hart's gallery. Yes. Who's old enough to remember that?
The other thing is...
So, moving swiftly on.
Yes.
These are
Maybe
really
it's just-
shitty edges to find.
Yeah. So, should we go into our reviews of the week? Because we have actually had a week since the test show that
We have.
worked wonderfully.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, the test show went without a
So,
freaking hitch.
who's going to go first?
I pissed a kidney stone, as we know, and then I
yes,
went back
you
to
did.
work.
Yeah.
And work was work flavoured. And then I had a weekend which was fucking amazing and definitely not work flavoured. And it was hosted by the Echo, who is sat between these two lovely people here.
Hello.
Hello, you weren't there.
No.
Everyone else was.
Maybe that's possibly part of the reason why it was so great.
I would never dare say such a thing.
No, that would be mean to Hedgie.
It would be very mean. Hedgie is lovely.
Hello.
He is. He's lovely and a very good company on weekends.
A lot to take in.
Yes,
There's a lot
I
to
am,
take in.
apparently.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
He has lots to take in.
That's because I have a very inflated ego, and that's my problem, you see. I like being the centre of attention.
And so we put him on the edge.
Yeah. Yes, I'm close to the edge.
Door.
I'm trying not to lose my head. There's a copyright strike for you.
Yeah, thanks. We didn't get one of those last week. We didn't. We got none. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Nate wants to battle to copyright strike the shit out of it.
I don't think he will. I think he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy, and he did say that, you know, use videos that he'd already used, uploaded,
yes.
so we did. We were
As long
nice.
as you credit it, we were like, here you go, here you go.
Here's on-screen credit and here's
Yeah,
on-website
yeah,
credit. What more do you want?
But
As long
yes,
as it was not money.
so this one's going to be a longer review of the week because we've got more people. Have we
Yeah,
informed
so
them about how
what
these
was-
segments work?
Of course not.
We would, but
All right.
we're
So-
trying to do it as the segments go.
Okay, so TK, have you done yours, or have you got more to say?
Well, not really much to talk about, really. We were.
The weekend.
Weekend was fun. Weekend was very good fun. I really enjoyed the weekend. And that's what I'm going to say about the matter, because I don't want to trample on everyone else's toes if they want to speak about the weekend.
Well, you know how these things go when you ask me about the joint weekend thing.
In which case, why don't you tell us about your week then?
So my week. Let's see. So the whole like Tuesday to Friday thing that was
Work flavoured.
yes, usual work flavoured stuff with a colleague.
Yep.
And then the weekend. Well, let's see. I should just leave this Tubbs to kind of tell us.
Oh,
what
you
more.
coward.
Oh, come on. This is what I
So,
always do.
you're the
I leave it to
organiser.
everyone else.
You're the
Is
organiser.
anyone going to talk about this weekend, or are we actually going to get some music?
It's like
before?
it's like one of those death cults. You've got to have been there, and you can't talk about it afterwards.
Is that a bit like Fight Club?
Yeah, pretty much.
The
Except
first rule of TigerTails Radio: do not talk about TigerTails Radio.
you did not talk about what you did on the weekend on TigerTails Radio.
Yes. So, well, I suppose I could kind of give a bit of a rundown of the weekend, and you can fill in the other bits and pieces that I happen to miss. So Friday. Well, let's start kind of midweek because it kind of starts midweek. So I had Tubbs come and stay at mine from Wednesday, and then during the evening, what was it? Oh, that's right. So Wednesday evening we went and we collected. We went for a Costco shop, and
We had to collect Hedgie.
yes, which
Oh
we
yeah,
did.
had you went Costco
Hedgington.
shopping with you?
Yes, we did indeed, and we got lots of meat. Lots
There
and
was
lots of meat.
And cake.
And cake, yes. Can't forget the cake.
I think Hedgie still has some of his cherry bake balls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we-
it's because
we
I haven't
don't.
been here to eat them.
Yeah.
That's true. That's why they're still here.
Yeah.
That is entirely the reason they're still here.
Is this also part of the reason why mine are no longer here?
I only had one of yours.
No, that's true. We
Yeah,
devoured
you
all of
and-
them.
I've had two of Hedgie so far.
Yep. So, yeah. So Wednesday evening we went Costco shopping and bought lots of meat and cake because that's basically the best two things ever.
Costco cakes come highly recommended.
Sponsor us, please sponsor us.
It's like you have more money, please. Besides, I like your Canadian stores.
So
That wasn't creepy in the slightest.
No. Then what did we do Thursday? Didn't do anything Thursday, did we?
Masturbating.
No, definitely not that.
I did do a bit of that. I waited till he.
The
I was
only
gonna say,
person that won't deny it.
I waited till he was asleep.
Did
But
the decent thing and not maybe what?
yeah,
What?
watch.
This show had such high hopes.
Yeah.
And then Friday evening. Well, Friday evening.
Who didn't turn the phone off?
Hey,
Him.
Oh dear.
Always
Him.
one.
There is always
on
one.
mute.
Not anymore.
I wish I hadn't got rid of the drama button now.
Yeah.
Out the way so it can't be
You're
touched.
definitely putting the drama button back in.
It's like we never use the fucking thing, and the minute I get rid of it, we need it all the fucking time. It's like,
Yes.
this just isn't fair.
No, indeed. So then, Friday evening. I had many, many visitors.
Yeah.
So I had Condor,
Me.
I had Tubbs.
Him.
I had Gray.
Who's over
who's
here?
hiding over in the
That you
background.
can't see.
And we had Ickle Puppy Emerus as well.
Yeah.
And so what did we actually? God, I can't remember.
We
what
watched
actually did
Netflix.
Friday.
We watched Netflix and YouTube a lot.
That's
Yeah.
right, we did
And
because
pizza.
I set up the PS3.
yes, that's true.
Oh yeah, we had pizza.
Yes, we had
I had pizza.
A cheeseless pizza.
It was a cheeseless pizza. And it didn't make my guts turn into a knot and kill me.
A cheeseless pizza, so
Yeah.
like not pizza then.
So basically a ciabatta pretty much.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically.
But it was a Domino's ciabatta?
No,
Pizza
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Okay.
Yeah.
That was one of the two.
Yes, we
yeah.
stooped to the low end and went to Pizza Hut.
Oh.
Yeah. So we had foods and TV and stuff.
I find it amusing that the low-end pizza can actually cater for TK.
I know, right?
Indeed. And then Saturday. Now, Saturday, I think, to be honest, really should have been included in TK's. Oh God.
Well, I didn't really do much apart from, mix 6 buckets of gunge.
No, that's true.
Or 7 buckets, I can't remember how many it was.
Seven.
It was
Yeah.
7, was it?
Yeah, 7 very vibrant colours.
Yes, they were.
Except
So-
for the last one where we tried to make purple.
Yes.
So
No.
this is where I swiftly hand over to Tubbs because
yeah, don't
because
do
this is the
Who was there
You're
watching?
still missing a day and a half
Yeah.
of the weekend.
That's
Believe
okay.
me,
Well,
that's normal for most people.
That
Yeah.
didn't really... Nothing much really happened on the Sunday, so...
no.
That's very
It was quite a chill day. We just watched hours of YouTube.
We did, yes, we watched much. Well, actually, when did we play?
Echo,
Rockband?
that's not true.
You fell asleep.
You fell asleep. The rest of us
for
watched
about
many
3
hours.
Yes.
It was much more than 3 hours.
Oh, we're being nice to him and only saying this. So you don't want to make him feel that bad. He did have company.
Yeah, but he was knackered. He had a
Yes,
very busy
yeah.
weekend.
Yes, I did. And I was also dying of a cold. So
And we played Rock
Which
Band
you
on
doubt
Saturday
last
night as
week.
well.
Oh, that's right. Yes, on Saturday night. Yes, we had Rock Band. I'm surprised that my neighbours haven't complained about that. You know.
Yeah, I'm not. We were quite quiet.
Yeah. And also, to be fair, they don't ever. Well, before now, they have actually told me they thought I moved out because they had not heard any sound.
They're too old, they can't hear anything.
Maybe that's what it is.
True. So I'll hand over to you for the Saturday afternoon's entertainment. Well, sort of early afternoon's entertainment.
Oh, really? Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
the
Dinner and a show.
Yes, dinner. Well, no, show then dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were originally going to have a barbecue on the Saturday afternoon.
But it rained.
Yeah, it rained, so it didn't go work. So
I
we
wouldn't
had-
say it just rained.
Well, it did. During the day, there were spots of rain.
Yes.
Just a few spots of rain to
Yeah.
ruin the barbecue
Yeah.
idea.
So we guarded against barbecue in the end.
Yes. And instead we decided to mix up 7 buckets of gunge, inflate a pool, put Condor in a cage in the pool, and proceed to completely cover him in gunge. Of very vibrant colours, which actually came out very nice.
They did. They looked good in the photos as well.
Yes, they did.
and then
I then put a tweet on Twitter about it.
Yes,
It's,
which has had many
Yes,
likes,
you do.
including a specific person up in Manchester.
Yeah, there was a Manchester guy who wants to be an MP who liked it.
admittedly a Liberal Democrat MP.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming up to 59 likes, 9 retweets, and many replies.
Yes.
Or 6 replies, but which from my posts are many. I normally get none.
Dear me.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on here? And it's just made my notifications go boom!
not just yours.
Oh yeah. No wonder you changed Twitter handle.
I corrected my Twitter handle to
Yeah.
reflect my name,
Yes.
considering it was my my
You have to
birthday.
wait until after I made the post, didn't you?
That was very true, but I did end up replying to the message and correcting it on Twitter.
Yes, you did. Which is nice.
So, yeah, so that was the first part of the Saturday afternoon. Once Condor was mostly cleaned off from the gunge, we decided that me and him were going to wrestle in the gunge.
Yes, so I ended up getting dirty again.
Yes. Which we have a very, very long slow-mo video of.
Yeah, 24 minutes long slow-mo video.
Yes.
It's 6 minutes long in real time, but it was recorded slow-mo, so
Yes.
we can have it real time or we can have it slow-mo.
Recorded and photoed by Echo and Grey.
Yeah,
Indeed.
some very nice photos and some very nice video, which I need to get off the camcorder still. Oh, not camcorder, get off the laptop.
Yes, and find where you can actually post it. And find where you can actually post it.
What, as in it's not YouTube friendly?
The second video is going to be harder.
It's not... Certain parts may not be considered YouTube friendly.
Okay.
No.
Are
Although
we still
there was
reviewing the week, or are we now going into how to edit videos?
How to edit videos.
Yes, how to edit videos
101.
by review of the week. But yeah, then
move on to the next person.
Right.
Come on.
that's you then.
That'll be me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, unlike everyone else in the room, I was not at work because I was on holiday.
Oh, I see.
Oh yes, I forgot to mail you that ricin. Damn it.
So yes, I've been on holiday for the week. It's been a fairly packed week though, because Tuesday was when I started. Monday I was working because hours were not available to have a full day off in a team of full-timers.
Okay.
Yeah, figure that one out. It's like,
does that
how
even
does
work?
that work? Don't. So,
Yeah, just
pretty much just had time on Tuesday to do stuff. So I saw my parents to begin with, and we went to Monkey World
Okay.
to start with. Oh, it was brilliant. It was nothing like the TV show that you see, because everything they put on there is very well done shots of the enclosures. And you barely get any of the shots of the pathways and everything around there, so you don't realise how hilly the goddamn place is.
Wait, do you mean to say that they edit it?
I thought we weren't talking about video editing on this episode anymore. You lied to me.
On top of that, we did manage to see the female owner, because it was originally run by a guy and his wife, and he passed away, if my memory serves correctly. And she just wandered past us as we were walking around Monkey World.
Okay.
So, for a casual stroll around a place, oh, you're the person off of Tetley, and you look like a regular person. That's pretty much it. It was I really did not expect to see her walking past me at all.
What, you didn't expect to see the owner of the establishment being out and about in her establishment?
Not the way she did it. It was like, yeah, I'm just walking past you in my dirty jeans, the boots, and everything else, and it's like, okay.
Well, you're not exactly going to wear your Sunday best, are you?
No, but you don't expect to see stuff like that when it's the owner of the place. You expect like a team of people around. You know what I mean? Like
But
a
she's
crew,
quite
especially from the
happy,
TV
yeah.
show. But after that, we then had Wednesday, where Julia's son Tom had bought her and myself a champagne afternoon tea.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was and we went to a hotel where the afternoon tea was done.
So, yep.
It was next door to a hotel that was apparently being completely destroyed, so dust was everywhere.
Lovely.
Yep. But we had some very nice tea, very nice champagne, some lovely cakes, scones, and sandwiches with the crusts cut off because reasons.
Ooh, living the high life.
Yeah.
No curly hair
It
for
was
us.
odd.
Jeeves, cut off my crusts. I do not desire them.
It is very odd for
Feed
someone
them to
like
the
myself.
peasants, you know.
What, pass them to Hedgie? Of course. But outside of that, we had Thursday, which was just a free day, so that was fine. And then on the weekend, so Friday to today, we were down at Bristol to see Nick, my friend, and my goddaughter, Isabel. So we had a nice weekend running around Bristol for a little bit, seeing those lot, and pretty much chilling out. It was quite nice. Premier Inn, been there before. Very nice. I've not had any complaints with these guys at all.
Nice.
But yeah, that's been my week until today when we've gotten back.
Gone back to
and
work.
we're getting ready for work Tuesday. Yeah.
You got to go back to work.
You're at work, TK. You're at work.
Yeah, I know. But I haven't just had a holiday. I've had 3 weeks pissing out kidney stones. But that wasn't exactly what you call a holiday.
Yeah, not exactly a holiday at all.
It wasn't a jolly
Anyone
holiday
else
with
that
Mary.
needs to do their talky talk?
I think we've all covered ours.
Yeah.
Hedgie, have you done yours?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I apologise.
Yes. Yeah. My booming tones have not been appreciated yet.
And on to next week's song.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, no, what have you done then? Quickly.
Okay, so obviously I'm on near my final semester of university.
Yep.
So, oh my god, there's only like a couple of weeks left until the year is over.
That's not your final semester. You've got another 3 years before you do that.
Oh yes, true, yeah. Fine. Yeah. So, final semester of this year and then the first year is over. It's like, ah! So, yes, I've been rehearsing extensively for my performance, which is on Wednesday at 9 PM at the Talking Heads, if you'd like to come and see us.
Plug.
Yes, our band is called Illegal in Dubai. We will be performing at 9 PM.
Are you made up of faggots?
No, we're not.
Then you're not that illegal in Dubai.
Well, ironically, we are because we're band 6. So that's why we're illegal in Dubai.
I'm sure there's a reference there that I'm just not getting because I don't know enough about Dubai.
Yes, band sex. Band sex.
Well, band sex is illegal anyway. That's why it's banned.
Anyway, so yeah, terrible pun aside, basically. Yes, we're performing at the Talking Heads at 9 p.m, so if you want to come along, please do. It'll be most appreciated. But also, yes, I've been desperately trying to get a piece of music recorded for an assignment, and dear God, if the evil entities that basically control the gremlins that live in anything, I was being prevented by sort of any means possible. For example, a drum track wouldn't work. The guitarist wasn't available. The bassist wasn't available. It's like my voice decided it didn't want to sing in tune. So, dear God, there's this higgledy-piggledy mass of sounds on my memory stick, which I've now got to make sound like an actual track.
So, what you're saying is the gremlins have followed...
First episode went
Yeah.
smoothly.
Yeah.
It appears that since I'm actually doing well on my course, they've gone, well, in which case, we can't have a nice free ride. We're going to have to put some things in there to basically,
to get
mess
you
you around.
to get you heard tonight, Hedge, you
Yeah.
and Echo, I've got your mics, your mic there, on all of its maximum settings for volume. I've got the trim turned all the way up. I've got the gain turned all the way up. I'm amazed it just isn't a massive background noise and hiss and fuzz and clipping.
But yes, so my week has basically been studenty and like, oh my God, why is this not working? Thankfully, we got our track recorded about 4:30 p.m. this afternoon, our final hour of studio time. So, you know, you're right on the goddamn edge. So yeah, now I've got a week to basically make it sound good.
Yay!
Yay! And then after that, it's plain
coursework.
sailing because it's all just like filling in blanks on a bit of paper. So yeah, my week has been basically spent there tearing what little hair I have out and yelling at people and going, "Where are you?"
Oh, so
So,
it
yes.
wasn't actually a haircut then?
Yeah, that's me ripping it out in frustration. Come next year, I won't have any at all. I will basically be sporting the Patrick Stewart.
Right, you're going to wear Patrick Sugar on your head, like a hat.
Make it so, number one. Indeed.
Won't be the number one you've got to worry about.
Microphones, engage.
If you're wearing him as a hat, it's not number one you've got to worry about. Now, shall we move on?
So, yes, let's
please.
move on from review of the week. Let's get out of that shenanigans.
In that case, let's go into the musical shenanigans.
Hey!
And so, we have a song.
Ooh!
I know, you don't have to touch anything, Hedge.
Oh, really?
Leave it alone.
Okay.
See, if you weren't skiving last week, you'd know all this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry I have things to do. I'm really sorry.
He's not, he's lying.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yes. So, with a song from OC Remix, like all songs are tonight,
Ooh.
because YouTube is a piece of shit and can't
Ooh.
sort itself out, we have Blue Nocturne with a song called Dr. Wiley Symphonic.
news, and a discussion topic. With this segment, Tiger Tales Radio surely spoils you. This is the news of the week.
Yep, it's the news of the week, which means Mr. Xavier takes over now with his rundown of a couple of news headlines that we can gossip about for a few minutes.
Yay! So we've changed it from last season. It's just going to be a few headlines, and then we may pull something out of the mix that we've
Who's
got.
clicking and waving at me? Oh, thank you.
Hedgy.
There we go.
There we go. We're back.
Yeah. Dear God. So, obviously we've had the most recent announcement that the Duke and Duchess now have a new son.
Oh yeah. Who cares?
Have they spawned then?
Yes,
Yeah.
They now have another son, another child.
Has it been
Yeah.
dispatched out yet, or are they just in kind
Yeah,
of...
it's
Yeah,
1101, weighing 8 pounds 7 ounces, fifth in line to the throne, if ever the Queen does cark it.
If ever, are you suggesting she's immortal and just chooses to die?
She's
Well,
kind
Just waiting
of
for Charles to first.
Yeah.
she's trying to beat her mum on how old she gets. You know.
Well, she's beaten her mum on how old and still being queen, I think.
Yeah, yeah. They've not confirmed the name as yet, but they have decided to display, and it is a boy. So that's happened. That's a bit of an R on St. George's Day. Woo!
They should call him George. That would upset the
Yeah.
other George. It'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Did
George
they call the
second.
other one George?
Yeah, they've called one George already.
Oh, they can't. They're gonna have two Georges.
They could have George the
They
Second.
can, George the Second.
No, it'd be like George the Seventh this time.
George Jr.
No, it'd be George the Eighth. It will be George the Eighth.
Well, perfect. That's when they should call him George then. He was born on St. George's Day. They should call him George.
Yeah.
Moving on to some sad news, and I didn't know the artist, but I know the song, Avicii.
Same to you.
Yeah, this is apparently an EDM guy, it's a DJ, who has actually been behind some of the
yes.
decade's biggest hits. He died really young.
Age 28.
Really young, 28, yep. He's from Sweden, so he's not necessarily someone you know instantly. Apparently born Tim Bergling in Stockholm.
Okay.
You're just chuckling away.
I can see why I changed his name.
Tim Bergling.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avicii. And he was like spotted by Pete Tong. He then started doing various dance stuff with bigger artists. I don't recognise his name, but I recognise the music. And if you Google up the stuff, you'll probably find at least something that you saw. But he died quite likely, I think, due to excessive alcohol poisoning.
Ah, so much like the other
yeah.
person who's died this week.
Yes, there's another one who's also passed away. That was Troy Levine, who also passed away.
The midget.
Yeah, but they
Troyer.
confirmed. Yeah, they confirmed it's due to health issues with Avicii, I believe.
Did you say Troy Levine?
Troy Levine?
Vern
Troyer.
Troyer.
Yeah.
Troy. Okay.
The one who played every single Oompa Loompa. Yeah.
That was Deep Roy.
I was... Huh?
Moving on
That
to
was
headlines.
deep.
How many midgets are there in this industry?
I
Many.
believe they prefer to be called small people.
So for those people who like using social media, potentially there's going to be new child protection laws because Jeremy Hunt is threatening social media with these.
So
If they
social
don't
media
do more
needs
to
condom.
protect children. That kind of. So the big issue obviously is data protection, kids online, potentially anyone can see my children online. Oh my God, can't these companies do something to stop
That-
my
Or maybe
photos being
parents
shared?
could actually parent.
I've got an easy idea.
Yes.
Let's just ban anyone who's under the age of 21 from using the internet.
But effectively he's given them a letter to Facebook, Google, accusing them of turning a blind eye to their impact on children, which I doubt, but hey, headlines, and
Yeah.
giving them to the end of April to outline action on cutting underage use, preventing cyberbullying, and promoting healthy screen time.
Right, that's it.
Yep.
And that's how we cure it. We ban everyone who's under the age of 21 from
Yeah.
using the internet. That means that students will actually have to do fucking research in books again. They'll learn how to use things like maps.
They might actually
Wow.
go outside.
Yeah.
And they'll learn how to write fucking letters. So when they have to write to companies and shit, it won't be all misspelled with horrible words. They'll actually learn to use fucking English. The internet would be an amazing place.
You do realise that half the students in university are not actually from England.
That doesn't matter. They're in England, therefore they fall under the rule. They're banned from the internet.
How are you going to enforce this, though?
With
Easy.
sticks.
The easy way is you only allow people over the age of 21 to apply for credit. So you can't have a bank account until you're 21. That way you can't have a credit card. That way you can't sign up for anything online. So if you want to sign up for Facebook in the next couple of years, you're going to need a credit card.
Oh god.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's the way you do
moving
it.
On, moving
And
on
then
to
if a kid is found online, it's the parents' fault because they left their credit card lying around. Then who gets the blame? The parents. That'll get them doing their job.
Yeah, it's amazing. If you make the parents parents,
Yeah. Things actually get done. It's like, hey, if I restrict the access of my child to the internet by moving the PC into my room where I know where it is, I find it strange that my child doesn't see all this shit. Good lord, who'd have thought if I actually do something, things get done?
So yeah, moving on to the thing that everyone is actually going to be affected by very soon.
Yep.
GDPR.
Oh, that again.
Oh god.
Yay!
Everyone loves this.
This is May. If you're employed, then you're going to need to know this. If you're self-employed, you really need to know this.
If you run a
it's the big
fucking
thing.
website, you know, like TigerTails Radio, for instance, you're still affected by this cocking shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the EU really fucking pisses me off recently.
So effectively, this is the new law that will make the consequences of failing to protect personal data. The article says for banks and others, assuming banks are the major problem area. So this is GDPR, which comes in force on the 25th of May, and it's the biggest shake-up to data privacy in 20 years. Technically, it needs it because we've been under the Data Protection Act for a while, and it hasn't been brilliant.
No, the only reason they brought this in
Unfortunately.
is because the EU didn't like the current existing safe harbour agreement. They thought,
That and
oh,
we had the Data Protection Act.
huh?
That and the Data Protection Act wasn't fit for purpose.
Well, for the most part, it kind of was.
It was being bent to cover a changed internet, online presence, and everything.
They
It was being bent
just needed a
horribly.
couple of small amendments to go, if you're going to flog people's data, get their agreement first. That's all you needed.
That's pretty much what everyone got, but apparently people don't understand this.
That's not the
Why
government's
are
fault
you,
that people
why
are
are you
thick.
sending my data to people, all these companies? The ones that you said, yes, we could do so. Yeah, that's the ones. Hang on, let me think.
You know that
Because
big
we are-
form that said I agree to the terms and conditions? Did you read it?
But I wanted to do the Facebook personality test because I needed to see what kind of fucking kitten I was.
Yeah. So this is coming through. Obviously, we've had the big Cambridge Analytica stuff. Undoubtedly, we're going to have even more at some point, and the big companies are going to get even more pointed looks because apparently they're not doing enough and the governments are. And at some point, someone in the EU is going to put a massive fine on one of these companies and suddenly wonder where Google went.
It's like,
I swear
hey.
blind, that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a case of, right, we're fining you. Okay, it's too costly to work in the EU. Bye.
And suddenly the EU is not going to have any more Google, and we'll be there going, well, we said goodbye to that, so bye. We'll have all that Google. Thank you very much, here. And
All that Google, thank you very much.
yes, all of that
Like
Google.
Yes.
But yeah, that's it for the headlines. We now have some music.
Yes, we do. Not that I've put the thing up yet. Give me a second.
TK. It's almost as
Oh,
if
my
you're not
word.
prepared.
I'm prepared. Listen, I'll show you how prepared I am. Here's a song. Play the song, you fucking thing.
Now it's time for the latest gossip from the Silicon Grid. This is the gaming news.
And it is time for the gaming news.
That was a rather muted jingle.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, that was very muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speak for yourselves.
It sounded like it was about 500 miles away.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's not concerning.
Anyone listening to the stream?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We're not sure. We have no idea.
There
if
are
there's any
there are
listeners.
3 people watching. I will point out there are 3 people watching,
Wow.
believe
We
you.
can't
T-
say Xavier
yeah.
either.
He is.
Right.
He's been tuning in.
and it was absolutely fine.
Wow,
so shut
that's
up, you bitch.
far away for
Was
Xavier.
it fine, was it?
It was absolutely fine. So stop you
Whoa.
whinging. So, gaming news.
Hey, there we go. We're
Oh,
back.
they were sat on the cable funny.
Oh,
Well,
who
there's a shock.
We will start off by muting everyone in the studio. Disgaea.
What about
For
it?
those people, it's the thing. Disgaea is a game that I follow,
Yes.
and it is a very cool anime-style strategy game, and it's getting a remake. Release it for Nintendo Switch and PS4 for this year. Yeah. So this is the 15th anniversary, and oh my god, it looks awesome.
Oh yes,
The-
I remember.
it is
I
rather
remember that game.
pixelated.
Yes.
It is rather pixelated, the original. The updated version looks sharp as hell, and they're talking about adding extra characters that weren't in the original, so it will be interesting to see how that goes. That will be nice because I do have a small collection of Disgaea stuff off of PC and PS4, so if I can get the original on PS4, you will never see me again. More on games. God of War is apparently the PS4's highest rated exclusive on Metacritic.
Doesn't surprise me. Even though Q's been gushing about it.
Yeah, it does look lovely. The game is very different to the original God of War. I can see why some people may be upset about the changes, because obviously God of War is a very intense fighting game. But I can also see why they did the changes and the story and looking to make it a bit more upbeat and modern. But they have now become the highest rated PlayStation 4 exclusive. It ties Last of Us Remastered for an aggregate of 95, but God of War has a larger pool of scores at the time of writing of this article. And it rounds out the top 3 with an aggregate of 93%. So, does sound good. Yeah, so if you've already got it, it looks like it's a very good game. I'm tempted, but obviously this month has been holiday and spending, so I am not likely to pick on that one.
Yep.
But hey ho, it's on PS4. I may get round to it. Lastly, news that had been ongoing somewhere, but I didn't realise about. This is Valve losing an appeal for a $3 million fine in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yep. So this is in regards to, we may have talked about this because I remember the issue at the time, the refund policy.
Oh, yes.
And this was claims that it had misled or deceived gamers in matters related to that. And the court has dismissed their appeal. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, AC, announced the decision today, stating that an important precedent related to overseas companies that do business in Australia, because obviously crushing the gaming industry in Australia is really a good idea. Specifically, the court said this decision affirms that Valve, which is based in the United States, is bound by Australian laws when selling to Australian gamers.
It's fair.
Yeah. Well, the big hoo-ha was the change of the refund policy, where it was like 2 hours. If you played more than 2 hours, then that was it, or something like that.
You couldn't refund after that time. It was something like 2 days that after you'd owned it, or
3 hours, I think it was. 3 hours of gameplay.
3 hours of gameplay, or 2 days of actually owning the product, whichever came first.
Yeah. So it's some weird and wonderful stuff, absolutely, that's been going on. So this is a big news for Valve. We've not heard of many other law stuff going on at the moment. I think they've all gone under the rug ever since Lindsay Lohan lost her one against GTA 5 or 4, or whichever one it was in.
It was 4, I think. But yeah.
4.
Sounds
Yep.
right.
But at least this one's been cleared out of the way, so what happens after this, I don't know. we will have to wait and see, especially seeing as countries are now currently looking at the loot box shenanigans.
Oh God.
And
yes.
apparently, the Netherlands, the Danes now state that a number of them are considered gambling and they need to be addressed, but they've not confirmed which ones, and they've got a period of time to look at that and let us know, or let them know. So
That's good.
yeah,
news.
we'll see what happens with that one as well.
So hopefully they can crush EA. Crush them like the plebeians that they are.
I don't think it's EA, just EA.
Main
I do
EA.
think it's
Reduce
a lot of
EA into the nothing that they deserve to be. Or something.
Jim Sterling's doing a
something.
good job already.
Yeah, he is doing his hardest on
Yes,
that.
he is. Yes, he is.
We have much respect for the Sterling of Jim.
We do. Thank God for him.
Why do you want to thank me for him? I didn't do anything. And Hedgie's just orgasmed. Mere thought of me being God.
Exasperation, dear boy.
You orgasm through exasperation?
Apparently so.
That
So
explains
that's
why
the
you're always
gaming
late for work.
news. That's the gaming news. Do you
Okay.
want to whack on another song?
Well, we've got 10 minutes before Quiplash. The song takes about 4 minutes. So do you want to have a quick natter before Quiplash?
A quick natter.
Quick natter about something. If anyone can think of something they want to have a quick natter about.
Well, we could, let's see. Well, we could talk about needlework.
You haven't done needlework.
I know.
In fact, it's hard enough to needle you into working in here. Never mind anything else.
Oh, gracious. But yes, we are now in April. And of course, with April brings April showers, which happened on Saturday night. Of course, it wasn't really a shower. It was more like Borneo went, maybe I'll take a vacation from monsooning here. What's another country that needs a good amount of rain? Oh, England!
Specifically,
Yes.
there's a bit of England where we were in.
Yes, indeed. Where
Because-
it literally went, "Whoa," and just
It's like steroids.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I was at work and I could feel the air being pushed inside the casino from this amount of rain coming down. It was like, my God,
in the mind.
I gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Yeah.
So, yes.
We just finished doing the gungeon stuff.
Yeah.
Literally just finished the clear up.
Yeah,
And seconds after we finished.
well, literally, I was out in the garden and I turned to Tubbs and I was like, oh, it's getting dark. I think it's going to piss down with rain shortly. And then I walked under the covered area and the heavens opened.
They went, oh, they've finished having fun.
Yeah.
Now let's clear the garden for them.
But
Yes.
apparently, the Itchen Bridge, and I will say the word bridge, was
Because it's-
closed because of flooding. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but a bridge is usually above water. How does something that's above water flood?
Yeah, but when you consider it's not just above water, it's like 100 feet
Yes,
above water.
and
It's
this
the
somehow
tallest building
floods.
around.
It's huge.
Yes, a bridge somehow floods. I don't know how this occurs. You know,
Bad-
that's
bad
like saying a
drainage.
plane is stuck in a traffic jam. There was a plane stuck in a traffic jam.
On the M1.
It's like, if there's a plane stuck in a traffic jam, that means that the entire motorway is closed. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we've made an unexpected landing. Don't worry, there's a service station just up ahead. There's a little chef there going, my God, there's a lot of people here to cook for. So, my God, yeah. You're right there.
I think we killed them.
So anyway, yes, England decides to go, yes, this amount of rain will keep things going. The farmers are going, my potatoes are growing far too fast. My God, Gary Lineker's going to have to make 5 commercials this week.
Ooh. Shock horror.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think what we should do then is just have a quick jingle, have a quick song, and then come back for some Jackbox gaming.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so get your mobile devices ready, peoples. And for those listening, don't forget, pay attention to the screen more than the stream. Because the instructions on the game will be in real time. The stream may have some delay. But that's for in a minute. In the meantime, let's jingle things up a bit. Let's have this jingle.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, abusing our internet privileges since 2004. now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Yep, it's that time where we play a Jackbox game.
It's that time you've all been waiting for.
Oh, how excited is everyone?
I love how we're actually on time for a change as well. Well, it's very slightly early even.
There
And
we
look,
go.
There is a game.
Woohoo!
And if I bring this up, there is a game.
There it is.
And I'll kill the backing music. There we go.
Yes, this is Bracketeering from Jackbox Party Pack 4. If you wish to play, please go to jackbox.tv and enter the room code OMHB, followed by your choice of username.
So that's Oscar Mike Hotel Bravo.
Indeed. Yes. So yeah, if you wish to play, this is quite a good game. Does last for a while, but it can create a massive amount of laughs, and it's just a way to find a who wins out of everything.
Yes, so you can see who we currently have in the studio at the moment.
Yes.
And if I press this button here, we should be able to go back to... There's the song,
No.
There's people. What do I want here? I want that one, don't I? Yes. We go there, there's the
Hey!
video. So there's what people look like.
Ha!
And then we go back to the game.
Hey! So yes, Jackbox.tv is the place where you need to be. You can connect via Android devices, Apple devices, or any internet-connected devices.
Where's Pete gone?
I don't know.
There you are.
I'm letting everyone else join in before...
Yeah, don't worry, there's 16 players
There's 16
available.
players on this, you've got plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Yes.
16 players.
Yeah. So,
That's the 5 of 16.
with room code of Oscar Mike Hotel Bravo.
Yeah. Yeah, see,
And-
We don't
Every
make
time.
things easy. We don't make things easy for ourselves, do we?
Why? What is your
Are
struggle?
you having a problem?
I'm not having a problem. We just go, oh no, we'll have a massive game of something.
Yes.
But
Hey!
we have a massive number
There you are.
of more people than usual, so...
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, is everyone ready?
Just about. I don't know if my mouse is.
We'll give your mouse a moment. Rest in peace.
It will do after this game. God, no.
It's fine.
After he's killed it.
I suppose I should probably get the game up, shouldn't I? There we go. I've got to sit back and relax, it tells me. Right, well, I think I've given people enough time, so you can always join the audience if you want to take part and vote on the answers. But in the meantime, let's get this game on the road.
Woohoo!
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is Bracketeering.
Yes.
I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. Coolest item to successfully steal in an elaborate heist. This is one last job before I finally get out of the game forever. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code.
Well, there's other things. I mean, obviously a Fabergé egg. Or the knock list. Or anything featured in a Mission Impossible film.
So yeah, now we're filling in the time whilst people are answering the question. For those people who may not be aware of how this goes.
Yep. So we're just waiting for Hedgie and we're waiting for Echo. So
We
waiting for Echo.
inevitably wait for someone.
0.
Oh, he didn't get it in.
Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to seek our fortune at the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah.
Okay, so now
The
everyone
predictions
picks on
are
which
in.
one they think's going to win in a
Let's
bracket.
dive into our first
And now we
bracket.
get the
And then
brackets.
everyone gets to vote on the brackets. It's a bit weird.
This could get ugly.
So,
Use your device
coolest
to
item to
vote on
successfully
which you
steal an
think
elaborate
deserves
heist,
to
we have a
win.
diamond encrusted
But
turd
don't forget, if
or
you
a
change
cursed
your
amulet.
mind, you can change your vote.
Coolest item, guys. Coolest. Neither of those is cool.
Fight, 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 fight.
No, neither of those things are cool.
That went back and forth more than Luke and Lorelai. Predicting
Echo
that
won that
correctly
prediction.
pays off.
Boom.
Early points to the Echo. And a diamond encrusted
Next
turd
up.
moves on.
Contact.
Everything is diamond encrusted this time. I'm spotting a theme.
See, I'm surprised it even allowed mine through. Because,
Why?
Because it said someone else has already got something that's very close. And then it said a diamond encrusted hot dogs.
Yeah, if it's
monkey,
exact,
'cause
it
it's
will
time to
jinx. It won't let you
celebrate.
do it. Sorry. If it's close, it gives you that hint that maybe you're close to somebody else's answer.
Oh.
Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket?
Oh, yes.
Only one diamond encrusted things.
Stealing a heist, wow.
Votes are incoming.
The time.
The lead keeps
There's
changing
7 of us,
hands.
isn't there?
6. We've got 5 in the studio plus you.
It's
Yes.
anyone's game. That match had more comebacks than Liza Minnelli's. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
Yeah.
Here come the votes.
No. Cool items, guys. Cool
Upset in the making.
items.
I thought the virginity of an Asian family royal members was quite cool.
It's a nail biter.
Rare Duck wins.
It doesn't get any closer than
Barely.
A red duck.
Oh, we've got an audience member. That's why everything's on.
that. Before we get on to round
Yay!
2,
Hello, audience.
it's time to make
Hello,
another
audience.
prediction.
We don't know who you are, but hello.
Please stay.
You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket.
So
for
now we
round
fill in
2.
the silence as everyone makes up their mind over which they think is cooler.
These answers
A
have
diamond
changed
encrusted
since
turd or
last
George
word at the
Washington's
press
teeth?
conference.
If it's diamond encrusted, it's not cool, just for the record.
And I would
It's
like to
just
point out
needlessly
teeth.
expensive.
My seat.
Yeah. Unless it's a diamond encrusted horse, in which case
Diamond encrusted horse.
yeah. Or diamond encrusted unicorn. I should actually say. No, pony.
These two
Pony,
heavyweights
sorry.
went back and forth, but
Get
there
my
can only
BL2
be one
references right.
victor.
This one is really hard to
One more
score
match to
because it's like
determine our finals.
you need to guess which one you think is really honestly going to get through.
The first batch of votes are here.
Cool item from an elaborate house.
The rare duck.
That battle
Excellent.
gave me whiplash. This final matchup will determine what is the coolest item to successfully steal in an elaborate heist.
Perhaps we can put
Hey.
it together. George Washington's
clear
rare duck
favourite.
teeth.
No.
After all, ducks with teeth are very difficult to find.
No one thought
No.
it would be this close. We have
And the
a
Rare
rare
duck
duck
wins.
wins it.
Who's that?
Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out.
So, who had the Rare Duck? Woo! You got a trophy.
It's time for the blind,
Blind
bracket.
bracket.
We start with just the category. Name any fictional character. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after
This will be
you answer.
interesting. There we go. So on these ones, we don't know the question. We just throw an answer out.
That's pretty much
right.
it.
Yep.
And things happen.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for Gray.
We don't know what the question is, we just know what
Let's
the
see
answers
what this
are.
bracket
Roll
is
in.
really about.
Ooh.
The best character to be played by Seth Rogen.
Oh, I think I'm on a winner here.
Time to get in those predictions.
Oh, god damn it.
The predictions are in. Up first. It looks like we have one just beginning to
This
pull
is
ahead.
where you try and guess who the person is, so therefore you try to upvote
It's really
tactically.
going back and forth.
Strange how you think who potentially this person is,
This
so
one
you can
seems
take
like
points
it's over
away
before it's done.
from the person in the lead.
Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over.
Are you just trying to suggest that Hedgie is the one with Sonic the Hedgehog?
Would I actually be that predictable?
Yes.
Yes.
Our next matchup.
Oh my god.
Who's Rabbit Angstrom?
Potential winner starts
I have
to
no idea.
emerge.
Whoa.
A real tug of war.
Tug of war? 7 to
That
nothing.
win was so big you could hear it the next state over.
100%. Woo. Oh.
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference.
Oh my god.
What?
It's the animal special.
Yay!
Is that even a character from something? The
What, the
sexual
sexual
harassment
harassment
panda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The sexual harassment panda is a thing.
That's helpful.
looking over.
From what?
For sexual harassment.
From? Not what?
Ouchie, it's a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
Watch his desks fall over.
The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives.
No one can beat my Final Fantasy finger.
Well, I say.
There's
If
cash
you want to
predicted
sponsor
this
Tiger
one.
Tails Radio, please send us more mice.
And now our last two contenders face off.
Shit.
Oh god, they're both good.
There we go. There's some best characters.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Your powers combined. I am Roger Rabbit!
It's also good to see how the collective age is of everything.
Give me
now.
goosebumps.
They're not kid gloves, Mr. Valiant. They're cotton!
They're made out of genuine Sri Lankan child.
Before we get on to round two, it's time to make
That's the
another
most
prediction.
important. Genuine.
The predictions are in.
Second round.
Let's jump back
Round
to our
two.
bracket for round two.
So, do we think Sonic should win? Do we think Pickle Rick would ring?
It's looking quite Pickle Ricky.
Very Pickle Ricky.
Pickle Ricky wins.
Dominating win.
Sonic has been defeated.
That was always the first time.
He may be the fastest thing alive, and he
We have a
quickly
few
lost.
lucky winners.
I hate to say it, Sonic Adventure
Could
1.
be the
Trains
answer
are
to
faster than
let's
him.
Check out the competition.
True.
Come on, the 80s.
That's
They're
both of
from the
them.
80s.
The lead keeps changing.
And Roger Rabbit
Sitting on that one.
Well done, Roger.
Money if you guessed it. And now we finally decide what would be the best character for Seth Rogen to play.
Should have said Leonardo the Turtle.
Yes.
Could this be a blowout?
Let's be honest though, do we really want 7
The
buckets to
struggle
actually
is real.
voice Roger Rabbit?
Yes, yes, we do.
Characters are already high enough.
Just running out the clock now.
Would you prefer Seth Green
Close
voices?
enough to win.
That was very true. Super nice.
Gray says yes.
Yay!
Let's take another peek at the scoreboard.
Yes, let's do that.
Roger Rabbit was victorious.
Stupid round next. This is very stupid.
Oh look, Hedge had Sonic the Hedgehog. How unpredictable.
It's all been leading up to this.
The triple
Time
blind
for
bracket.
the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every
Talk
single
about Bond
absolutely
round.
stupid. Yes.
Here's your starting category.
Trouble is, you don't know the question. That's the brilliance of it. And this one is just
Who
silly.
knows what crazy twists
Oh
and
God,
turns
no,
this bracket
no,
will take.
please, no, guys, no.
That was an easy round.
I can't believe there are some people who are struggling
Let's
to name
see what we're
fluids.
dealing with.
It's not struggling. It's just think of a liquid that's
Oh
like
yeah.
Time to get in those predictions.
Coolest fluid to surf on a wave of.
All cash is doubled this round. So
Well,
these
I see
choices
TK's
count.
answer.
Predictions are
Oh really?
in.
Yes, definitely.
Let's start with a bang.
Yeah, it probably does start with a bang.
Oh well, what a shock! Somebody voted for Seaman.
The results be the same.
I'm gonna go against the trend potentially here because I'd rather surf on one than the other.
I am on the
they're both
edge of my seat.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
One could be either salty or not.
Most people generally surf on
This
water
one seems
anyway,
like it's
so
over before it's done.
Yeah, because it's cool. You surf on water because it's cool.
What a whirlwind!
and Seaman has been relegated to the sock.
There's cash if you predicted this
Surfing on
one.
water's boring. It's already been done.
Yeah, but have you tried surfing on semen?
Well, no, that's why you don't know.
They generally tend to get quite cross with you if you try.
This is a big one.
Coca-Cola.
Never heard of Coca-Cola.
Every brand.
An upset in the making.
Yeah, it's drugs. Just drugs.
Oh, okay.
Gaga goo goo, I'm a baby.
You know, like it was in the old days.
Gunge.
Money if you guessed it.
So you didn't see my answer, Pete.
Let's see what
Just so you know.
tensions are mounting over in the
I
Eastern
see.
Conference.
Ah, there's Ewan. I wondered where that was going to be.
No love lost between these two.
Well, you're in luck.
Not really. It's losing.
Yes.
It lost.
Yeah, it's the coolest liquid, not
Not warmest and slightly
Guava
bitter.
juice.
An easy bet that pays
Very bitter.
off.
Well done, Greg.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
Oh god. So Petter's out for blood then.
Peter.
Petter.
No, they're petty. There's a difference.
This might
Yeah,
be
true.
a photo finish.
Photo finish.
No, it wasn't. Tiger Blood.
Get out of the way.
Winning.
Everyone bets on the favorite and cashes in.
There's a vote there for Charlie Sheen.
Let's switch up this bracket.
So the new name of the bracket is
Fluid to throw in an enemy's face. Get those predictions in now.
Or maybe Seaman should have won this.
Throw in the enemy's face.
Yes.
best fluid to throw in an enemy's face.
The predictions are in.
This is why
Let's jump back to our
this is
bracket
why
for
the triple
round
blind
two.
is silly.
It's silly, but it's cool.
So we have water or gunge.
This matchup was bound to happen.
Gunge.
This is going to be.
But why would you want? Why is? I was going to say, why would Gunge be the best fluid?
Have
It's
you
an
ever watched-
enemy.
Have you ever watched
enemy.
hours of kids' television? It's all they ever
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, but you would love it though. That's the problem.
The water's only just gonna refresh their skin slightly.
Yeah.
Give them a
Oh
wash.
no, you're hydrating me. How terrible.
Moisturize me! Moisturize me!
Just one match away from our finals.
So what would you for? Tiger Blood.
Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my
God.
entire career.
Let's meme it. Let's meme it.
Yes.
I just want to know who came up with guava juice for their fluid anyway. For the thing.
That's very specific fluid.
Right.
No contest.
Into the mic, I can't hear you otherwise.
Very specific fluid.
Yeah.
No, just juice would have done it.
Looks like this one was
Heck,
obvious.
just blood would have done it.
No, it's Charlie Sheen. It's got to be Tiger Blood.
Final switcheroo. That fluid to switch around in your mouth for 5 minutes. I hope your answer still makes sense.
And TigerTails Radio
Now
gets
the
taken off
definitive
the air.
matchup.
Best fluid to swish around in your mouth for 5 minutes with gunge or tiger blood.
Can you even swish gunge around in your
Memes.
Not
Memes to
really.
win. Memes to
Yeah.
win.
That and it tastes freaking horrible.
mouth? It does.
There's no proof.
The lead keeps changing hands.
There goes the controller.
No, it was Grace phone.
Oh,
Tiger Blood wins.
Yes.
Thank you for the more points.
Pretty much by default.
I like the triple blind bracket.
We are also ensuring that Hedgie is.
Let's see who won it all.
Not me, that's for
really?
sure.
Shocking.
So, final score.
Final score.
Echo second. Echo third. Top second. Then TK first.
I came fourth. Oh, I came just under the bubble. God, it's the worst place to be because you can see the lead, you can see the podium, but you don't get to stand on it.
And so, the coolest item to successfully steal an elaborate heist was Rare Duck.
Yep.
It would have been Echo had he got his answer in time.
Yes.
Best character to play by Seth Rogen would be a Roger
Roger
Rabbit by me.
Yep.
And then finally, when it changes that bracket,
There's best fluid
Best
switch around your mouth for 5 minutes.
Tiger
Tiger
Blood.
Blood. Are we going to play again?
well, we'll have a song,
Yep.
and then we'll think about it. So
All right.
Let's bring us back into the studio.
Hooray! Hello again.
Hello, people.
So if you haven't seen bracketeering before, that is bracketeering. It is absolutely hilarious.
It is indeed. Can I remember what that's the next song? Fantastic. I'm getting good at this game. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's just hook onto that. And now we can have a song. So let's just have a quick bit of Sonic. Why not?
Yeah.
Everyone deserves a quick bit of Sonic. And so here is Scrap Brain Zone.
Hey!
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
It's time for some Quiplash.
Yes, we've done bracketeering, now it's time to Quiplash.
Yeah, let's change things up a bit.
Aha!
Why
And by
not?
change things up a bit, we mean go back to what we used to do.
Yeah, that. You hush your whore mouth.
Make me!
Mute him.
If you mute me, you also mute Echo.
Echo has no problems with this.
Right, so the room code, if you need it, is Victor Victor November Bravo. So get yourself into Quiplash if you want to play Quiplash, and if you're in the audience for the last game, you can join us in Quiplash for this
Can
game.
indeed.
There's the 6 of us here. It's all
Yes.
good. Now we will allow some time for the delay and the lag.
We will.
If you want to join in. But
Yeah,
Quiplash is a
because
lot
the
like
lag.
bracketeering, except there's less manic voting and there's more questions.
And also you get Schmitty as the voice.
You do get Schmitty as your host.
Schmitty.
We like Schmitty. And did you know the Jackbox Party Pack 5, there's going to be a new episode if you don't know Jack?
Ooh!
Yeah. That's going to be fun. That's not going to something we'll be able to play live.
Indeed.
Not to be streaming friendly. It's all relies on you being fast on the finger. Oh wait, there's 20-second delay. You're screwed. You're not. Sucks to be Yowl. Right, so we'll give people another minute or two.
Of course, if you want to stay in the audience, you are welcome to do so.
You are indeed. And of course, I'm not just preparing the next song or anything, honest. So I'm not using this convenient natural break to my advantage at all. No, perish the thoughts. Heaven forbid I should do such a thing. Yeah, what do we have next? Oh, it's got long. I'll do it.
I think we've got everyone though.
Oh, fine. Quiplash.
Greetings and welcome to Quiplash. You know, it's not too often I see a group like this, thankfully.
Cheeky boy.
This is round one. I'm going to beam 2 prompts to your device. Answer them however you choose. What you type goes up against what someone else types, and everyone votes on the winner. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go.
See? Nice and simple so far.
Pretty much. Okay. Interesting questions. My word. Gracious.
I don't like this question.
Spelling, Google,
Oh, that was
spell for me.
interesting.
There we go.
See what happens.
And everyone's in.
Yay!
Time to share.
That was longer than I would like.
An awkward thing to shout while bouncing
These
on
questions
a
have gotten
trampoline with your friend.
interesting.
So, an awkward thing to shout
Okay,
while bouncing on a
voting time.
trampoline
Pick
with your
your
friend.
favorite.
I love tramping with my friends, or jiggle physics!
Yay, jiggle physics.
To be fair, I don't think jiggle physics would be awkward to shout. I think that would be fairly obvious to shout.
And that's why it won.
Yes.
Because it's obvious.
With a quiplash.
With a quiplash.
Start as you mean to go on.
Indeed.
Moving on. What a rich jerk drinks champagne out of. Put in your votes.
So a rich jerk drinks champagne out of a kangaroo testicular sack or the House of Commons bar. And it's
And it's a
split
tie!
50-50.
Yes.
What's next,
And
Schmitty?
next, spell out the sound a fish hitting a person in the face makes.
So, spell out the sound a
Ready,
fish
set,
hitting a
vote.
person in the face makes. Splutch or sploosh? Well, one's a dry fish and one's a wet fish.
Sploosh is not a wet fish.
Sploosh is more a fish hitting the water than a face.
Yeah, like
Yes.
splosh.
Yes.
Splash.
And Splutch wins it.
Sludge wins it, yes. The correct answer, of course, is blat.
It's more fuck.
And next is
That's the sound you get with a
draft
fish hitting a
movie
person in the
line.
face.
Go ahead, make my blank.
So the first draft of a movie line is, go ahead, make my omelette. Or, go ahead, make my latte with soy.
I'm very up the sandwiches.
Make my sandwich.
Make my bed.
It's another tie. Apparently, I'm destined not to win.
You're destined for the draw votes.
Yes, I am.
Next prompt is a rejected title for Hitler's book Mein Kampf.
A rejected title for Hitler's book Mein Kampf is Get Them Out! Or 101 Ways to Bake 4 Jews.
Ooh.
Of course, 4 is the spelling F-O-U-R.
He didn't catch it.
Yes. Oh, unless he just had.
And Get Them Out wins it.
If you times 4 by 101, you get 404. So that's quite a lot.
Next on the list, what a caveman has nightmares about.
So, what does a caveman have nightmares about? Echo in the darkness, or echoes, sorry, in the darkness, or the caveman has nightmares about his cock falling off.
If you just remove cave, then that's what I have nightmares about. Echo in the darkness.
Wow. Damn.
And Gray's got a quiplash
Pretty much.
again.
Yeah.
There's another quiplash already. Of course, this is just round 1. Quiplashes aren't worth all that much.
Indeed.
Round 2, where they count.
Round
It's
one
budget
done.
quiplash.
Let's see
It
who's
is
on the
Quiplash
lead.
Light. Who was leading? So I didn't see it.
Tubbs winning.
Here comes round 2.
Don't worry, we can
Like
stop
round
that.
1, but all the points should be doubled.
Don't forget,
I got the round
points
for you.
doubled now.
Yes.
But first, questions.
Yes. So. Good gracious, there's some weird ones here.
Actually, no, not answer.
Yeah. Why?
Some interesting questions this time around.
Indeed, and lots of silence because of it.
Yes, because they
Yeah.
have to think.
Yeah.
I think they've updated
Cool,
the
let's
questions.
Who's taking
on
a pen?
Smash 2.
First,
That's Echo.
what the California raisins do for
Oh wow,
work
here's a
now.
dated reference.
So, what
ahead.
do California raisins
everyone,
do for
focus
work
your
now?
favorite.
Cheap wine for singing hobos, or before models for plastic surgeons? What?
So you get a plastic surgeon, you have the before and after shot.
I
California
see,
raisins
yes.
would be the before models.
So before wrinkled raisin, after
Yes.
woman.
Oh man,
Oh man,
men get
Or
plastic surgery
organic.
too.
organic person. Yeah, from raisin.
And
it's a tie again.
Drinks.
These ties are more popular than wins.
Yeah.
Next in the hopper, a movie that needed more
Because
nudity.
we've got an even
A
number.
movie that needed a movie that needed more nudity was B movie or Mary Poppins.
Realising one had
Take
kids
your
in
clothes
it.
off, step in time. Take your clothes off, step in time. Never knew who's in. Let's go strip. Oh, that's a tie. I'm spotting a theme in today's show.
I have a feeling a cravat is not a thing that's happening today.
No.
Next, a sign your Roomba may be sentient.
So, a sign that your Roomba may be sentient. It stops to allow the cat to get on and off, or it mounts you and sucks your dick.
Neither of those things would say that it's sentient. At all.
At least it's smart enough to allow the cat passage.
And
Tie
yes,
broken.
Finally, stops to allow the cat to get it on and off.
Obviously, Roomba's like pussy.
Next up, an awkward thing to say to the naked guy next to you on the bus.
So, an
Anything.
awkward thing to say to the naked guy who sat next to you on the bus is, bit nippy, isn't it? Or, you'd like that new recut of Mary Poppins.
Oh, somebody's forward thinking.
Like that new recut. Oh god,
Yes.
TK.
Think back a previous question.
Yes.
TK. Good god.
Meta humour for the win!
Yep.
Not a quiplash.
Not a quiplash.
Okay, next one.
Because of you.
Something somebody named Dale would say.
Something somebody named Dale would say.
And
Supermarket sweeps. Or, oops, I forgot to let go of the rope. Or, call the hospital.
What did you die of?
That hasn't been disclosed yet, to my knowledge.
No.
Too much fake tap.
Thank God overdose.
Asphyxiation, I would imagine.
Well, it's the way like all celebrities like to go.
Yeah.
moving on, the worst picture to see framed in your grandmother's house.
So, the worst picture to
Okay,
see
vote.
framed in your grandmother's house is Grandad tied up in the garage or your grandfather's nudes. I think both together they're going to be the same.
Your granddad tied up naked in the garage.
Yes. With
Yeah, but you know it's not going to be current pictures. It's going to be when Grandad was 20 and stacked more than you are.
Yeah.
Hey, look, son, this is what I used to look like. Thanks, Grandad.
Now I'm mentally scarred and turned on.
Ah, we have an audience vote.
Hello, audience. So
Hooray!
it ended up being a 3-2 split. But Echo wins it with Grandad's nudes.
Yep.
Experience?
Round two is now complete. Let's see where we landed.
Would explain a lot.
Would it?
So
Yes.
I was third last time. I'm now second.
I'm
Woohoo!
still fourth.
Yay!
God damn it.
But I'm not right in the bottom.
No, it makes a change.
No, normally people are writing in your bottom.
Look alive,
Little column A, little column B.
Prompt this time.
Yeah.
The last lash. It's an
It's
acro lash.
Acro Lash.
Pay attention to the stream.
Yes.
Make up the full name for this acronym.
So, make up a name for the acronym RRO.
The fuck? R words.
Yes.
Well, I suppose being as I'm in there now, I ought to keep sort of filling the
Yeah,
void.
full of void.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not very good at the whole void filling thing.
Lies. From what I hear.
No. When I say that, I mean specifically when it comes to verbal void filling.
Well, you're used to moans, really, aren't you?
Huh?
I don't know, he's quite good at listening to
So,
us.
who are we waiting for?
Wait for grade. Fervently
there we
fucking
go.
And finished.
Everybody's in.
Okay, here we go.
Yes. So,
3
come
medals
up.
to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now.
So, come up with a full name for this acronym. RRO. We have Right Royal Oral, Rampant Rabbit Orgy, Right Rogering Orangutan, Really Randy Otters, Robots Revolutionize Orgasms, or Really Randy Oranges. Damn, so many R words.
Two very close as well.
I was like, oh my god.
How are oranges being a fruit?
That's why.
Randy
they're
or
fruits.
really anything? So fruits are randy because they are fruits.
Yes, indeed. Do you see vegetables getting any action?
No, 'cause they're plants.
I will say that we very nearly had 2 almost identical answers.
Yes.
But I changed my R words at the last minute.
Brace yourselves.
I
Here
nearly had
come
the same
those
answer as
medals.
Echo's.
Bronze.
Really?
Yeah.
Show me the silver. And now the gold. Now let's turn those medals into points.
Ooh, this is going to be a tight one.
Yes. You must be used to
No,
that.
he's definitely not used to that.
I am.
I should have kept my answer.
Yes.
I had orgy instead of oral.
God.
Right.
You had what?
Let's see the
I had
final
orgy instead of
scoreboard.
oral. And then changed it to rampant rabbit.
Can I slide it in there though? That's the question. Well,
Yes!
I slipped in ahead of Hedgie.
Tubbs wins!
Well done, Tubbs.
Yay!
Right, you're not allowed to play anymore.
So I won bracketeering, he won Quiplash. So jiggle physics.
Physical physics.
Tickle figure.
Echoes in the darkness.
Echoes in the darkness.
What else?
Jiggle physics. That's it.
Oh, that's your
So
100%
does that
answer.
mean
Yes.
to say there's more than one of me then?
Huh?
Is there more than one of me?
No, there isn't.
Well, we never know.
We need to play another game so I can win this one.
We ain't got time. Well, we might have time.
Yeah, we've got plenty of time.
Well, then we've got time for done and dusted.
Well, we got about 15 minutes.
Ah, yes,
so
done and
no.
dusted. Have we got anything for that?
Huh?
Have we got anything for that?
Tubbs has.
Yep. Top
really?
of the game to talk about.
Okay. Can you fill 15 minutes?
No.
I mean, that seems a bit unreasonable.
It's like behave.
I mean,
Right.
we know Hedgie can fill 15 minutes with just random...
Well, we do. We normally have another song at least, don't we?
Yes,
so,
we do.
Yeah.
which I think I've actually got queued up, which makes a bloody change.
Whee!
Wow.
So let's get some backing music back up
All right.
and get the camera back to wherever the hell we are. Is it this way? Yep, it's that way. Haha. I know what I'm doing. He lied. I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, so everyone back?
Yeah.
You there?
I'm still here.
Good, I haven't broken anything. Fantastic. It's always a worry. Can never quite tell what's going on. Right, so, song time, boys and girls.
Oh,
I know, right? In fact, I think we might just have a quick jingle and then a song.
ooh,
I know.
gracious, pushing the boat out.
Pushing the buttons, more like. So, next we'll have a little bit of a song called Sonic Boom American Mix by Nabil Ansari.
Hooray!
And it happens just after this.
Missed the live show? Never fear. Archives are here. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to catch up on what you missed. It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio review stuff badly. This is done and dusted.
Yep,
Well,
it's
I
that
will,
bit of the show. Well
I
done.
will say that Sonic Boom American mix didn't sound very American. There was no ooh-rah or gunshots at all.
Well, there was no mass shootings in it, no. You're right. Barely American at all.
I mean, say there was no mention of any sort of shootings in waffle shops and such?
No. Apparently it was a naked gunman as well. I was like, wait, what? I've heard that. I know they've got like open carry rules, but that's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
That's very open, yes.
Really
So-
shooting from the hip?
This is Done and Dusted, as the jingle says, where we review stuff badly. And our reviewer is our guest. He has been sitting here not saying anything, so now he has to talk into the microphone in front of millions of people.
By millions.
Millions is a stretch, isn't it?
It's not so much a stretch as just an outright lie. Really.
Now he has to talk into the microphone in front of people.
People is a bit of a stretch.
There might be dozens! Dozens!
We might even broach double figures! Including people in the room.
So anyway, what are you going to review for us?
Well, one of the things I've actually been speaking to Condor and Echo about this week is a game called Cuphead.
Ah, Cuphead, yes.
Great game.
We are aware of this game.
Yes, it's very
So, have you been playing it or have you completed it?
I haven't completed it yet.
Ah.
I've been stuck on a certain part of it that I will not discuss because it's
So,
very annoying.
for people who don't know what Cuphead is, tell us what it is.
So, Cuphead is a classic style game featuring Cuphead, the main character, who is trying to save his brother, Mugman.
Ah.
So, essentially, the old style graphics goes to... don't really know the best sort of game to describe it as.
This is like sort of 1940s like rubber hose animation, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Charles
Yes.
Fleischer animation from back in the day.
Ah.
If I'm going to get picky.
Yeah, it's very, very, very specific of you.
Thank you.
So it holds us back to that sort of era, and it's very nice that it goes back to that because it also comes back with the old style music
Ah,
that
yes.
is very tranquil in the game actually, until you get to the boss fights, and it starts to pick up, which matches the game perfectly. So essentially, you're saving your brother Mugman from the devil by completing various challenges and defeating bosses to collect their souls.
So this is a run and gun type game, is it?
Yes, run and gun and dodge as much as you can.
Oh, right. Uh-huh.
Usually not the easiest, especially at the part that I'm stuck on.
With the occasional bit of parrying to go with it.
Oh yes, you can parry very specific bits and pieces in the game.
But the animation is gorgeous.
Yes, they've done really well to take an old style version of the game and make the transition in between fights as well as the actual movement of the game very smooth. So overall it's just a great game.
So have you been playing one player or two player?
One player so far.
One player, okay.
Haven't found anybody that is willing to play it.
And have you been playing it on Xbox or PC?
PC. I am a PC
Ah,
gamer.
PC gamer.
Thus cementing the fact that there is no reason to purchase an Xbox One. Because all of their decent exclusives are on PC.
And
Yes.
PS4, of course.
No, Cuphead's not on PS4.
Isn't it?
No. No. Yeah, Microsoft went, we'd like this game on our platform. Have money and exclusivity contracts, please. By the
But
way,
they made
we'll
a
also
very
put it on
good choice.
PC.
They made a very good choice, and
It was
to my
hideously
knowledge-
delayed, though.
Oh,
It was
yes,
first announced back in
extremely
2013.
delayed.
Wow.
Yes, they took a very long time to work on this game, but
Good.
it was very much worth it.
Excellent.
Yeah,
rather
the
than rushing it out.
developers originally were just going to do this as a boss run game, and at some point they kind of realised that that would be like 4 levels, so they expanded it and remortgaged their house twice.
Yes.
So yeah,
So, yeah, AAA developers, take your time.
Yeah, don't rush this shit.
We'll wait.
It's like, oh, but we need money coming in so we can actually afford to make all these big games. Okay, well, release have small studio teams developing
Yes.
little games that are cheaper and not quite so big and oomphy so that we can pass the time while you spend time making the big game really good.
Yes.
It's simple.
So you mentioned that there's sort of pretty good music in this.
Jazz.
Yes.
That's
This
a
is me
feed line.
feeding you lines.
It's quite difficult to actually explain the way that the music works, but the developers chose classical style music that holds us back to the same sort of era, and with the way that they transition the fights and obviously the different movements of the characters and the bosses, it all works so well that you really just pay attention to every last note on each and every song that they've done.
So what are the bosses like?
Some of them are
Hard.
a right pain. Some of them are a right pain. You've got almost every fight has some sort of different transition stage where it gets more difficult and more difficult. I think my one that I struggled with the most, is the one I'm struggling with the most at the moment, is the slot machine boss.
I figured it might be that one.
Yes, because it essentially just randomly changes and decides what it's going to throw out at you as an RNG calculator.
It randomly changes. That's not what a slot machine does.
But they kept it to the style of what the boss is, so nobody can really complain about that. It is just a right pain to fight.
Rather you than me.
So how far are you through it now then?
Still on that boss.
Oh, I see.
It's
Okay.
the one that's got me stuck at the moment.
All right. So if I were to say, would you recommend this game to people? Would you say yes or no?
I would recommend it to those that are willing to put time and effort into the game and they enjoy classical style games and music.
Well, I would recommend it to anyone who's got an Xbox One, because it's the one decent game you've got on your console.
No, see, now I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend chuck out that console and get yourself a decent PC.
Or a PS4.
Yes.
Or a PS4, yes.
Or, or even a Switch.
Or both. Get yourself the whole setup. Get
Or
both.
both if you have money.
Yeah.
Well, I like how there is currently a void in your...
What, a PS3-shaped void in our gaming archives? Yes.
Yeah, in your gaming cabinet.
Yeah, I wonder where my PS3 is. I can't imagine.
No, I wonder.
Yes, someone has borrowed it.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Because we used it for Rock Band. And, oh my god, that was good.
To be fair though, it is sat underneath my PS2, so...
Yes.
And a long way from my Xbox 360.
Yes. Far, far away.
Yes.
Because so the Xbox won't get too jealous.
Yes, you're keeping the father and son together away from the wicked stepmother.
Yes, exactly that.
Dear God. Console on the wall. Who's the red ringest of all?
It ain't you, String Bee!
Hedgie, do you want to play some magic?
Some magic?
Yes, because you've got a calculator on that tablet.
I do.
So we're going to do some magic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're going to do the magic.
We're going to do the magic that I forgot to do last week.
Right, okay.
So, here in my hand is a pen that you can just about see above Tom's head.
Right.
I'm going to use it to write a word on this piece of paper.
Okay.
Now, there's something down there which will come in handy later.
All right.
So, and Gray can see me writing the word to make sure there's no cheating or anything. And I'm going to fold this up a lot. A lot. And a lot. You're supposed to stick it in an envelope, but we're poor,
Yep.
and I don't have that kind of thing. And hopefully I haven't fucked this bit up. And I'm going to hand it to Tubbs to hold on to. So it's all fair.
We
Okay.
Don't unfurl it yet, just keep it nice and filled up. Now then, Hedgie, I want you to get your calculator app out,
Yeah.
because we're going to be using maths
Oh,
for this
okay.
magic.
I'm good.
So, first of all,
Yep.
I should probably get a notepad document of this as well, just so we can keep tabs on what's going on.
Yes, definitely. Because we noticed that when we tried this magic trick before.
Yes.
Yep.
So, we need you to pick a number between, between 1 and 9, really.
1 and 9.
Yep.
Okay, 2.
2. Lovely, make a note.
2.
We
Okay.
now need you to pick a different number
Okay.
between 1 and 9.
8.
8. Nice number.
Okay.
And now we need you to pick a third number between 1 and 9.
5.
5. Excellent. Now, so you've got 285 as your
Yes.
numbers. And you've written them as 285.
Yes.
We now need you to reverse them.
Okay.
So you should end up with 582.
Yes.
Fantastic. Now we need you to take the small number from the big number,
Okay. So 582 minus 285.
which equals... When he does it,
Equals 297.
297.
Yes.
So, take your 297
Yep.
and reverse it.
792.
792.
Okay. And
Da-da-da-da.
then take one away from the other.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh no, hang on.
792 minus
No,
297.
we don't need to take it away, sorry.
Okay.
That's just the first one.
Oh,
So now we should add those numbers together.
so 297
Yep.
plus 792.
Yep.
Okay. That equals 1089.
Excellent. Now there's a book under the table,
Yep.
which Gray is just fetching,
Yep.
because it's the most convenient book to my handings.
Yep.
Pass it to Hedgie.
Yep.
And I want you to go to 89th page
89th page.
and 10th word.
Okay. 89th page. I will find page 89. Okay, the 89th page and the 10th word.
Yep.
Okay,
Well, what is that word?
that word is nettles.
And if Tubbs will now unwrap the page, or does he want to hand it to Hetty to unwrap?
Or you can hand it to me to unwrap.
Oh, go on then, Echo, you can unwrap it.
Okay, you
Or,
can
or
finish
Tubbs.
off the unwrapping.
Okay. I shall finish off the unwrapping. And would you like me to reveal?
Yes. What does it say?
It says
It's
nettles.
nettles.
How did I know?
I don't know.
Ah, the power of maths.
Indeed.
Because maths is magic, kids stay in school.
Yes. This is indeed. Yes.
Dear God.
Yay! That worked. And for our next trick, we can end the show.
On time.
I know!
Yeah.
Now that really is magic.
Woohoo!
And you missed.
Yes, I did.
So, on that note, it is time to, wrap this shit up and go away. It's been quite a fun show, hasn't it, boys and girls?
Are we doing the Charlie Brooker ending then?
What?
Thank you for TigerTails Radio. Now,
Go away. Now feck off! Get out of my show! No, we're not doing that. Because we're nice and
Yes,
respectful
we
people.
are. We are.
Or something like that. But
Sorry,
yes,
what? Hello?
you can shut your whole mouth as well. So on that note, it is a good night from the Xavier Poos.
Good night.
It is a good night from Lord Cheddington.
Good night, everybody.
It's a good night from the Echo.
Good night, everybody.
It's a good night to the Tubbs.
Good night.
And it's a good night from myself, TK. And there's also Gray who's waving quietly in the background. Until we meet again next week for a slightly less chaotic, we think, episode of TigerTails Radio. We can never guarantee these things. It kind of makes itself up as it goes along, really. Mm-hmm. But until then, it's night-night, everybody. Night-night.
Night.